Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mackenzie and today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're just going to do a chill sit down video and talk through a little bit about my decluttering goals for 2025. I also kind of want to chat through a low buy list and a no buy list for this year. Just a couple things I'm thinking about as we head into this year and what I want to accomplish. A couple disclaimers before we kind of get into this conversation. I am not a minimalist and my goal is not to become a minimalist. I actually don't really like the look of minimalism. I actually quite like maximalism, and I like displaying my little trinkets and having like a million magnets up on my fridge. I actually really like the look, the quirky, eclectic look of maximalism. So keep that in mind when we're having these conversations. My goal is not to have nothing. It's more so just getting rid of things I don't need. I know I say that we are doing decluttering. Hello? I know that the word declutter typically means that you're getting rid of like visual clutter. In my head, it more so means just like getting rid of things that you don't really need or want in your life anymore. So just keep that in mind. You guys know me, I love my art pieces and my home decor and my magnets and all that fun stuff. I just really want what I own to feel simplified to me, not compromising things that I love to collect and things that I love to purchase. With that being said, I do have a couple things on my no buy and low buy list that it's gone a little bit out of hand and I need to just stop purchasing those things. Another goal of mine is to purchase well-fitting, high-quality clothes. If you guys have been watching a couple of my videos, you might know that I've lost a pretty good amount of weight, 30, almost now 40 pounds, and a lot of my clothes are just really big for me. I'm also trying to find my personal style and invest in pieces that are higher quality. So that's gonna be a process. Ideally, I would like to have a capsule wardrobe or something of the sort. And I know that's gonna take some time, not necessarily something I can probably do within a year just because my weight might fluctuate again. But I am thinking about it this year and being more intentional with how I am purchasing my clothing. Another goal that I have that I've been meaning to do for a long time is finally sorting through and taking action on sentimental items. And this one I have really been putting off, but with the recent news of the LA wildfires and things like that, I'm now more motivated than ever to really get that together. And a couple things that I want to do. I want to create a t-shirt quilt of t-shirts from my childhood, like gymnastics competitions, cheerleading, high school, college, sorority life, like all of those t-shirts that I'm hanging on to. I finally want to send them off and get them constructed into a quilt. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us are just thinking about people who have lost their homes and lost a lot of sentimental items. And I've just been thinking like how I would be upset. Like, I can't lie, I know it's just stuff, but I would be upset if I pushed off kind of compiling and making it easier to have my sentimental items ready to grab and go. You know, I have tons of scraps that I've been meaning to put into a scrapbook or things that I've been meaning to scan so I could have it digitally, and I just keep pushing it off, and I need to get it done because you never know what can happen. I could lose my home tomorrow, I could lose everything I own, and that would just be kind of the nail in the coffin, like if I really lost a lot of these sentimental items. Again, at the end of the day, what's most important is you as a human, your pets and children and things like that. But you know, things are important too. Like, we would be lying if we said it wasn't important. Like, it's your stuff, it's your memories, your things like that. And yeah, so I think figuring out a way to store and I guess kind of archive my sentimental items would be really great. Another goal that I have, and this is more so a long-term goal, and I've mentioned this in a couple of my videos, but eventually I would like to move. Whether that's moving to, you know, locally to a house or another apartment, or moving abroad or moving to another state. I can't sit still in one area for too long. So, you know, eventually I will move. And when I do move, I don't want it to be so overwhelming to the point of just like it either, you know, costing a lot of money to move or just causing so much stress that I don't know what to do with myself. So I want to feel like if I do move, it feels manageable. And also kind of having those thoughts of like, if I wouldn't bring this if I moved, why am I keeping it now? So kind of planting the seed of like, all right, maybe you will move. So now let's look at our items a little bit differently. So those are my goals for 2025. And to kind of help me with these goals, I kind of have set some guidelines with a no-buy list and a low-buy list. I don't think I could ever successfully do a no-buy year. I know there are people out there that are doing it, and you know, mostly they're doing it to either get out of a tricky financial situation, you know, save up for a house, or they just are done buying stuff. I think for me, it's more so of, I did this decluttering series and I was able to figure out how much of one category I really own, and I don't need to buy any more of that for a good year. Probably more than a year, but at least a good year. So I sat down and I thought of a couple of things that I really do not need to buy this year. So here it is. Water bottles and mugs. I'm good. I have been through mug bans before in my lifetime. I used to go to Disney a lot. Disney, they have really good mugs, and I would put myself on a mug ban if I just had way too many. And so I'm currently back on a mug ban. Nail polish. I love doing my nails. You guys have seen my nail shelf that I have in my bathroom. I don't need any more. I need to use them up. I have every color in the world. I just need to use them up. Currently don't have my nails done, so help me pick my next color. I probably have it. Books. I have a really bad habit of just thrifting books because they're like $1, $2. My to be read list is so long. It could probably, at the rate that I'm reading, it could probably take me 2 or 3 years to get through it. So I just stop buying books. You don't need them. You're running out of storage. Don't do it. Another one, puzzles. I find those at thrift stores and estate sales, and people gift them to me as well. And I love puzzles. I just need to get through them. So no more puzzles. My mom did buy me a puzzle for Christmas. Pro tip, tell your family members what is on your no-buy list. Because otherwise they will probably purchase it for you. Next on the no-buy list, bags and pouches. I love a pouch, you guys know that. And I love bags, but I was able to declutter a lot of my bags and just have what I really need. For right now, I could probably do a couple more rounds, but for right now, I feel good about the bags that I do own. Guess who got me a bag for Christmas? My mom and my sister. Oh goodness. Candles are also on my list. I didn't realize how many I had, and I don't really burn them very often, so why do I need to buy them? 2 last things, seasonal decor and crafting supplies. I just need to use up what I have. I did kind of a round of decluttering my seasonal decor when I put it away. So I'm good. I don't need to buy anymore. So that is my no-buy list. Like, really gonna be strict with that. If you see me buying any of these things in my videos, feel free to leave a comment that's like, hey, I thought that was on your no-buy list. You can call me out. Please do. Next, I have my low-buy list. So this is stuff that like is gonna be really hard for me to do a no-buy. So I've just kind of put it as like a low-buy. Wall art and home decor. Those are my vices. It's so hard for me because when I find a piece of art that I really love, I like cannot pass it up because usually it's like unique in some sort of way. I find it thrifting or at a vintage store, and I just like have to have it because it speaks to me. So that's really difficult for me. And I feel the same way about home decor, but I do want to think a little bit more carefully about home decor and hopefully just really decrease how much I spend this year on home decor. I'm also really bad at buying merch from my favorite artists. I can't help it. If something speaks to me, I will buy the merch. I also have a vinyl record collection, and yeah, I just need to chill a little bit. I I need to chill on the artist merchandise. If I go to a concert, I don't have to buy the t-shirt. I don't have to. So I just need to like keep that in my brain as well. Last thing on my low buy list are clothes. This one is a little tricky because one of my goals is to kind of revitalize my closet and replenish my closet. So I'll kind of take this one as it comes. But again, I just want to be more mindful of what I am purchasing clothes wise. And finally, I do have things I would like to replace: towels, my duvet, some jewelry, and maybe getting a new couch this year. So those are like the 4 things that have been on my list for a long time of things that I want to replace that will and should take priority over other purchases. So those are some of my decluttering goals and in my no buy and low buy list for 2025. Let me know what you have planned for this year. I would love to hear kind of what you're up to and any goals that you might have for this year. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.